So this is the bread identifier development pipeline, where it explains each step that was taken in order to complete this assignment. So we first started off in RoboFlow, where we created our object detection dataset with over 395 images, split into 4 different classes: a baguette, a Maltese bread, the hands, and a packaged bread. After creating the dataset, I got the RoboFlow private API key. First I installed, using Google Colab, I first installed RoboFlow, added the private API key from RoboFlow, as well as the project workspace, and as well as the name of the project. And for this, I was using YOLO V8 since it was much faster than YOLO V11 when testing it. So after importing and downloading the project, I made sure to validate that it was properly downloaded and verify that there was no issues downloading the dataset. And then I began with training. So I loaded the dataset model with YOLO V8 and started to train. And after a while, it finished training. I validated the dataset to make sure that there was no issues. And here was the results: baguette, Maltese bread, packaged bread, and hands, and the accuracy. Then I went on to hand detection and checking that it could tell if it was packaged or unpackaged bread. So I did this by selecting the coordinates and using bounding boxes. Then I referenced a specific image that had both a hand as well as a baguette in this case, and I created a loop to check for these 2 specific breads since they were unpackaged, and also made sure to check if there was any overlapping, so it could detect the hands from the hands model. And in this case, it detected everything. Detected the baguette, the hands, as well as the hand touching bread, hand touching unpackaged bread. At first it wasn't detecting it, but I later realized that I just needed to keep lowering the threshold for it to detect the overlapping. Then I did the video to detect hand gestures, which in this case was saved as a MP4 video in my images folder. And there it was detecting the hand. And then these were just displaying the results and the accuracy levels of the bread. So we have Maltese bread, packaged bread, baguettes. And then I later displayed the confusion matrix as well as the results. And that's all. Thank you.